Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol. Welcome to Nationals Park. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Washington Nationals. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Well, winning game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they can put a stranglehold on this series with the win here in this one, and that's obviously the goal. You want to go back home off 2-0 with a chance to wrap up the series in your own ballpark for sure.
And if it goes the other way and the series gets to 1-1, it's a total reset as we change venues for the next 3 games. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod in this one, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
Steve Rogers swings through that one to lead off the inning.
First pitch, 7:07.
Now the 0-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Wait for yours.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch.
Batting third, the second baseman, Michael Busch.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Busch.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Hey, you got it. No one.
And here it comes. And it's even up.
2-2.
And there's a base hit to left. Rogers coming home. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
There you go.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, DJ Stewart.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now for the Twins, Steve Rogers. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
Left field, Verdugo going back some more. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ohtani will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. A new arm into the game, the righty, Antonio Senzatella. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big. Trevor Larnach getting ready to hit.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next offering upstairs. Activity in the bullpen. Matthew Allen appears to be getting loose.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
The pitch. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in easily.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Perfect.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Rogers, the lead runner, out at second. Larnach at first with no outs. On the ground, could be 2. Oh, and it hits the base. Oops, he came home with it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Stewart.
Now it's DJ Stewart.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
2-1 now.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And he deals. Swing, and this one's crushed. No doubt about it. Grand slam. DJ Stewart leaves the yard. That's his 99th career homer. And they add on. It's 10-1.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Steve Rogers.
Now batting.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Rogers.
Line drive, caught.
Now batting.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Steve Rogers.
Now batting.
For the 4th time tonight.
Hey, come on,
He's
let
not
the
going to
big
get
dog
cheated
get
up
going.
there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. In the air, left field. Verdugo glides back and puts the squeeze on that. And the inning is over. Adam Hazley gets a chance to hit. First and third,
Now
one
batting.
down.
Center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Bush over to second. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. We head to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Twins 12 and the Nationals 2.
Hey, nice and patient.
New inning getting started, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Steve Rogers.
Leading off for the Twins, the shortstop,
Allen back to work.
Rogers.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. House under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially.
Steve Rogers, the next Twin up to hit. Good contact guy, good defender. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. He swings and fouls one off.
And be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Man at second. And a swing and a miss.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing. He's trying to go deep.
Kicks and deals. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get the out. Now here is Trevor Larnach. 1 for 3.
Trevor Larnach.
And the pitch. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Now, let it fly.
The 2-1. On the ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Ozzie 1.
Albies.
And that one handled over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins take this one in a blowout.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one, come back out, score, and get another W.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.